Ever wondered which cities will make traveling a breeze in 2024? Let's dive into the cities with the best public transport systems around the globe. Whether you're a seasoned globetrotter or planning your first big adventure, navigating a new city can be daunting. That's why we're taking a look at the cities that make getting around a breeze. From bullet trains to trams, subways to buses, these cities have cracked the code for smooth and efficient public transportation. Alright, let's kick things off in Tokyo, a city that's practically synonymous with efficiency. I mean, have you ever seen a more perfectly choreographed subway platform in your life? Tokyo's public transport system is like a well-oiled machine, and it's all thanks to its integrated network. We're talking bullet trains, subways, buses, you name it, all seamlessly connected. It's like they took a page out of a sci-fi movie and made it a reality. But what really sets Tokyo apart is its legendary punctuality. Seriously, these trains run like clockwork. Imagine this. You're rushing to catch the Shinkansen, that's their bullet train, and it arrives, wait for it, within a minute of its scheduled time. It's enough to make a New Yorker weep with envy, and don't even get me started on the cleanliness. You could practically eat off the floors of these trains. Next up, we're heading to Switzerland, the land of chocolate cheese and ridiculously efficient public transport. I'm talking about Zurich, a city where the trams and buses are so punctual, you could set your watch by them. Zurich's secret weapon is its comprehensive network of trams and buses that crisscross the entire city. Seriously, you can get pretty much anywhere you need to go without breaking a sweat. And the best part? It's incredibly user-friendly. Clear signage, easy to navigate routes, and those little tram maps. Zurich has thought of everything. But it's not just about getting you from point A to point B, it's about doing it in style. Zurich's trams are sleek, modern, and whisper quiet. You glide through the city, taking in the sights and sounds without any of the usual urban chaos. It's like riding in a first-class carriage, but without the hefty price tag. Okay, get ready to have your mind blown because we're about to enter public transport paradise. Singapore, a tiny island nation that's basically a masterclass in urban planning, has one of the cleanest and most technologically advanced public transport systems on the planet. Seriously, it's like stepping into the future. First up, let's talk about the MRT, Singapore's version of the subway. These trains are spotless, air-conditioned, and so quiet you could hear a pin drop. And the stations themselves? Don't even get me started. They're like underground shopping malls with gardens, art installations, and even swimming pools. But Singapore isn't just about high-tech trains, their bus system is equally impressive. Forget those rickety, overcrowded buses you might be picturing. Singapore's buses are modern, efficient, and equipped with all the bells and whistles. We're talking about real-time tracking, so you know exactly when your bus is arriving, and even USB charging ports, because let's face it, a dead phone is a traveler's worst nightmare. Let's be real, no conversation about public transport is complete without mentioning Berlin, a city that's basically a love letter to the U-Bahn and S-Bahn. These two train systems are the backbone of Berlin's public transport, and they're so well connected you can get from one end of the city to the other without even seeing the light of day. Not that you'd want to, because Berlin is awesome. The U-Bahn, Berlin's subway system, is a labyrinth of underground tunnels that will whisk you away to all the major sights and sounds. And the best part? It runs 24/7 on weekends, so you can party all night long and still catch the train home. But it's not just about the underground scene. Berlin's S-Bahn, or suburban train system, connects the city center to the outskirts and beyond. So, whether you're exploring the Brandenburg Gate or venturing out to Potsdam for the day, Berlin's public transport has got you covered. Hold on tight because we're about to dive headfirst into the world of Seoul's public transport, a system that's as high-tech as the gadgets they're famous for. First up, let's talk about the Seoul Metropolitan Subway, or as the locals call it, the subway. This sprawling network is one of the largest and most efficient in the world, with over 1,000 stations and millions of passengers every day. But it's not just about size. Seoul's subway is all about convenience. Think about it, Wi-Fi in stations and on trains, heated seats in the winter, and even air-conditioned platforms in the summer. They've literally thought of everything. But what really sets Seoul apart is its commitment to digital innovation. From contactless payment systems to real-time train information apps, Seoul has embraced technology to make commuting a breeze. You can even top up your T-Money card, that's their version of a Metro card, using your phone. Now that's what I call progress. Ah, Paris, the city of love, where even the metro stations are chic. Get ready to be swept off your feet by the Paris Metro, a system that's as iconic as the Eiffel Tower itself. The metro is the lifeblood of Paris, whisking locals and tourists alike through a labyrinth of underground tunnels that connect every corner of the city. And the best part? It's surprisingly easy to navigate, even if you don't speak a lick of French. Just grab a map, find your arrondissement, that's like a district, and you're good to go. But Paris isn't just about underground adventures. The RER or Réseau Express Regional is a network of express trains that connect the city center to the suburbs and beyond. So whether you're heading to Versailles for the day, or exploring the charming streets of Montmartre, the RER will get you there in a flash. And let's be real, is there anything more romantic than watching the sunset over the Seine from the window of a Parisian train? I think not. Next stop, London, a city that's practically synonymous with its iconic underground. Get ready to mind the gap and dive into the world of the Tube, a system that's as charming as it is efficient. The London Underground, affectionately known as the Tube, is the oldest underground railway network in the world, dating back to 1863. But don't let its age fool you. This system is still going strong, carrying millions of passengers every day. With 11 lines covering over 250 miles, the Tube is a true feat of engineering and a testament to London's enduring spirit. From the iconic roundel signs to the vintage maps, the Tube is like a museum on wheels, transporting you through time as you explore the city. And let's not forget about those charming announcements reminding you to mind the gap and stand clear of the closing doors. It's all part of the London Underground experience. Alright, let's head across the pond to the city that never sleeps, New York City, where the subway is always a hot topic of conversation. Love it or hate it, the New York City subway is an integral part of the city's fabric, carrying millions of passengers every day. Sure, it might not be the most glamorous or efficient system in the world, those delays can be brutal, but it has a certain gritty charm that's undeniably New York. And the best part? It's constantly evolving, with new lines and stations being added all the time. They're even working on adding countdown clocks to platforms, so you can finally say goodbye to those is the train coming or not. Moments of panic. But New York's public transport isn't just about the subway, the city's buses are also getting a much-needed makeover. From new articulated buses to dedicated bus lanes, the city is making strides to improve bus service and get New Yorkers moving faster. Next up, we're heading to Madrid, a city that proves you don't have to break the bank to enjoy efficient and affordable public transport. Get ready to say hola to the Madrid Metro, a system that's as easy on the wallet as it is on the eyes. The Madrid Metro is one of the largest and most affordable metro systems in Europe, with over 300 stations and a single ride ticket costing just a couple of euros. That means you can explore all the city's iconic sites, from the Prado Museum to the Royal Palace, without spending a fortune on transport. But Madrid isn't just about underground adventures. The city's bus system is equally impressive, with a vast network of routes covering every corner of the city. And the best part? Many of the buses are equipped with air conditioning, which is a lifesaver during those scorching Spanish summers. Hold on tight, mate, because we're about to dive into the world of Sydney's public transport, a system that's as innovative as it is scenic. Sydney, a city known for its iconic harbor and laid-back vibe, has embraced a holistic approach to public transport, seamlessly integrating ferries, buses, and trains into one cohesive network. Imagine this. You hop on a ferry at Circular Quay, the sun glinting off the Opera House, and enjoy a scenic ride across the harbor. Then you seamlessly transfer to a train that whisks you to Bondi Beach for an afternoon of sun and surf. That's the beauty of Sydney's public transport. It's not just about getting you from A to B, it's about enhancing your journey and showcasing the best of what the city has to offer. And let's not forget about the Opal card, Sydney's version of a Metro card, which makes paying for transport a breeze. You can use it on all modes of public transport, including ferries, buses, and trains, and even score discounts for multiple journeys. Now that's what I call convenient. So, there you have it, our whirlwind tour of the top 10 cities with stellar public transport systems. Which of these cities' transport systems impress you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Remember, traveling responsibly and checking for the latest updates before you plan your trip is always a good idea. And hey, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more travel tips and inspiration, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you never miss an upload. We're shooting for a 10-minute video to pack in all the juicy details, so sit back, relax, and let's get this show on the road. See you in the next one.